Okay, I'm asking you some questions, interesting questions. Okay, what is the most beautiful related language? All questions I'm asking you. Okay,
Yes.
be careful of your body language and little bit be careful of your pronunciation also. Okay, what is
Yes.
the most beautiful language in the world according to you, and why? What is the most beautiful language in the world according to you, and why? You can speak for each topic 4 to 5 minutes is fine, okay? Because there are a lot of questions related language and it's interesting questions are there. And please, spoken class means you are practicing your speaking, okay? So that you can be more
Yeah.
fluent and you sound also correctly. So don't speak
Yes.
normally. Emphasize on the pronunciation, okay?
Uh, Hello. I got a very interesting question about myself
No,
that
don't
most
say don't say interest. Interesting. Interesting.
interesting question about the language. I have two beautiful language. One is English and another one is Urdu. I have fallen in love with both languages, and the beauty is immense and pleasant. While I listened any British speaker and I started to listen the British Parliament debate, and there I felt really it's an immense joy that I can't able to express with my words because
I
I felt
can't.
that you're unmuted.
And say I can't. I can't.
I can't able to express by my words because while the pronounce any words and being an aspirational learner of English language, I'm able to grasp the words, the pronunciation, and while they speak, the sounds that they are echoing, and it's really enjoyable to listen, to capture, and learning about their culture, their civilization, and the pattern of their idea for the development of nation. But at the same time, while in my free time, relaxing or leisure time, I listened shairi and about any Urdu poets, their nazm, their literature. I really got passionate, while one of my favorite shair is John Elia. He talk about 19th century romantic poems and a lot of themes about talk about written on different themes, but at the same time many more, and the list is not gonna end, like Mirza Ghalib and Muhammad Iqbal. In this Urdu language, I found that it had a immense joy and pleasure. At the same time, in Urdu, there is a word I quote here is called adab. It's mean dignity and respect. And all these words are interconnected with each other. While I listened any Urdu words and I felt that it's give me peace and relaxing my mind. While while I was really tired and I don't want to do anything that time, if I listen any shairi or nazm, or if I want to know about the language enrichment or history, and that is one of the fascinating thing. As we all know that Urdu is a mix of Persian and Hindi language communication, a new language. Of course, they have a great history. This language have a great history, but I don't know about much. But suddenly, if you listen the Muhammad Iqbal Shairi, you will understand about our partition between India and Pakistan, their struggle, and you will get to know about Indian great history, about how British Company, East India Company, has extortion Indians and they divided the people of India in the name of religion. But at the same time, English language that is not my native language, but I got fascinated while reading any poems like The Stopping the Snow Evening by Roberts Frost is one of my favorite poems. I read this poem at the age of 12 standard, at the age of 16, at the age of 14, sorry, but I got fascinated by his authors. Another poem I really like and enjoy while I saw the full moon, that the poem name is Full Moon. These are not the words, they send the message about our life, our dignity, they predict the future. And if you want to go with the flow of your life, these are the best and beautiful version of poems for yourself. Across the world, if you want to connect, if you want to be an international community, definitely, English is your language. I don't want to say that you have to learn. You have to learn this language. But if you learned this language, you are getting more powerful. You are getting stronger, and you can be a part of international community, not only about India, but you can connect with the whole continents. Like I can speak in English. Maybe I'm not that much good, but if you are able to communicate, you can connect with Australian, you can connect with America, you can connect with United Kingdom peoples, citizens, and you will get understand their lifestyle. As I am a student, I can do a research, and India is a developing country. So being a student, I should do a research why UK is so much developing nation, why United Kingdom is so much developed, and what are the policies, why their healthcare is so good. And it is not about all this development. If you want growth, if you want to be a standard of life, English language is very important for your life. If you want to be successful, English is a basic requirement for yourself. today world, if you're not able to express your feelings, your ideas in a more presentable way, you are not performing very well because today world, while everyone tightly indirectly engaged with social media platforms and indirectly government of India also promoting the English language and by offering teaching and the medium of teaching is English. In most Indian prestigious universities and institutions like IIT Delhi, IIT Mumbai, and JNU, and many more prominent universities, they are teaching by English language. At the conclusion, I'd like to say that if you are getting opportunity to learn English language, you should learn. At the same time, learning language showing you are more conscious and you are literally intelligent and you are very good with your cognitive function, your brains. So that's why I'll say that learn as much as language like Ethiopian because Ethiopians on an average learn at least more than 5 languages, and that's the beauty of Ethiopian. So I'll recommend you to learn language.
Like it's so impressive. Literally, I'm sorry, Kazil. I'm so sorry. I mean, great changes of your English pronunciation. I noticed. Amazing, wonderful changes of
Are
your
you happy?
pronunciation. I'm happy because you are improving now. You have improved. Not all sounds are correct. I don't say, but most of the words you have sounded correctly, very nicely. Okay, earlier you used to say like language. I mean each. These type of all these words. Okay, African sounds. You are doing very good. Language, like each continent. So all the sounds you are doing very good, very good, wonderful. You are on the
Man, you
right
have
track.
worked very hard in my for myself. So this is
Okay,
the reward for yourself, I can say.
that's my job. And also your knowledge is like wonderful, very nice. I'm so impressed. One thing I always like about you. I'm 100% sure if I had asked the question to other students in the classroom, what is the most beautiful language in the world? I'm pretty sure everybody would have said that English. I'm 100% sure nobody had ever said any other language. Okay, like when I said that which country would you like to visit? America, UK. America, UK. That's like so boring. I mean, you are kind of person, you have your own thoughts. That's I like. You have your own brain, you have your own thinking ability. Okay, so when you will be talking to people about any topic, people will be able to understand that you are quite updated with the world. Okay, and this is so impressive. This is very impressive thing you have. That's the very good quality you have. Since beginning I have been observing, and I'm so happy when you talked about Urdu language and English, both two languages you talked about, and the way you explained about the Urdu language, that was amazing, wonderful. That's why I always say that knowledge is very important. Knowledge, and if you have capability of present your knowledge, whatever you have, if you present in
Yes,
front of
ma'am.
people, you will win the heart in the conversation. Okay, so amazing. A lot of changes of your English pronunciation I have found. Very good. Some pronunciation you made mistakes. Don't say is snow, snow, snow,
Suno.
snow. Say like that. Snow.
Acha, Suno.
You know sound, okay? And then
No.
first do snow, snow, snow.
Snow. Snow.
Better, but you
Can you
you need to
write in
practice.
bold?
Don't say a
No.
snow. Don't say a snow. Don't say like that. Snow, snow, snow.
Can you write in bold, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you write in bold?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have already written actually.
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. I'm impressed. I'm glad you have started improving your pronunciation a lot. I'm asking for this word, okay? Snow. Snow. Okay.
Snow. Snow.
Snow. Snow. Snow.
Snow. Snow.
Snow. Snow. Don't say snow. 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 Like this.
Snow.
Quickly say
Snow.
snow. Snow.
Snow. Snow.
Yeah.
Snow.
That's you got. Quickly say snow. 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 And what about this word? The second word?
I said this wrong because I was not able to balance the flow.
Wrong means you
So
spoke like illiterate people. Okay. So don't speak like that. It's fine, and I was just discussing it with one of my students. She is also learning phonetics part, okay? So I was just sharing with her that phonetics classes sometimes, I mean, so nice because students make some funny mistakes, and I literally enjoy it because as a teacher I always love to correct my students, but students make me happy in the classroom because of their funny sounds sometimes. Okay, so yeah, okay, all right. So how you have to say prestigious, prestigious.
prestigious.
Yes, now I got it. Okay. So sound correctly, okay? Yeah. So see, there are lots of words in English, okay? I am only
Yes, ma'am.
working on your phonetics part, and automatically you will be able to sounding in future by yourself correctly, okay? But yeah, in the classroom, the new words I'm getting that you are making mistakes, I'm correcting while you were speaking, okay? Don't say you are
Okay.
getting powerful. When somebody speaks English very well, he is getting powerful. It's a wrong sentence. You can say he can be powerful.
Yes, ma'am. Can be.
He can be powerful. So, what is the difference between Urdu language and English language? Urdu is a very sweet language, but English is not sweet language. It's a powerful language. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
the difference. Test. Okay, like if I talk about my voice. Okay, right now my voice is a little different. My voice is not sweet voice. My voice is like confident voice, strong voice, powerful voice. So like that. So Urdu is beautiful language, and English is powerful language. English is never beautiful language. I don't say it's a beautiful language. It's a powerful, dominating language. Right? Yeah, good. Well done. Very good performance. Okay, all right. Next question. This is going to be pretty funny question. Do you think there are any ugly languages in the world, and why? According to you, do you think any there are any ugly languages in the world, and why? This is quite funny question. Do you think there are any ugly languages in the world, according to you, and why? If it is, then why? Very nice, Kajol. I am so impressed by your knowledge. It's not like
A
that.
lot
It's
of.
not like that. I asked, I told you earlier, Kajol, I'm going to ask you this question. So you have prepared. No, I just suddenly ask you a question and you are giving answer. That means you have knowledge, real knowledge.
Put me a lot of effort. Yeah,
You are
so
smart,
I really feel bad
See,
while
you
you
are you
taught.
are you are making mistakes does not mean you are not smart. You are smart. That's why you are learning phonetics. That's the thing. That's why you are working on your skills. Okay. Smart people make more mistakes. You know why? Because Albert Einstein said people who never made mistakes, they never tried anything new. Simple. right? Yeah. Okay. Can you sorry.
I got a question about do you think is ugly language about it's very hard for me and I feel that it's hard for everybody because if everyone is good with their own native language and definitely being a Bengali being a Bengali Kai, I always love Bengal, Bengali boy. I always love my native language, but I feel that I don't want to say that ugly language, but I'll say that I hate this language is according to my understanding is Malayalam language because I have tried a lot to learn a keywords because I have a couple of frogs in my classroom and in always in free time while chit chat in the canteens in the group discussion I always want to learn one language that's Malayalam and the key words. I don't want to be a pro level, but I just want to understand that some key words to communicate. If I visit Kerala, the heaven of garden, but I was failed not one times, but a number of times. That's why I felt this is the most ugly language according to me. In this world, there are lots of language are available, but if I went there, or as per my understanding, I have listened a dozen of language, but I don't feel as much as hard like Malayalam because I felt that it is literally a hard and very limited people are speak this language and according to me this is the most hardest language. A language should be a very easy communicable and sweet with melody because language is one of the method or tool or process where people get connected with each other. They can express their feelings. They can be a one. While we believe in unity, not in the division of rule of division, then we should be promote a language that should be very easy, sweet, melody, and compassionate, where everyone can feel one family. And I didn't found this language after a lot of after a lot spending a lot of time and hardness. I just learned one word about Malayalam, that is IIO. It's mean that oh my god in Malayalam, and this is very prominent facial expression in South Kerala in South Indian films. So that's why my mind consciously, unconsciously, able to acquaintance with this word. And I felt that this is not a great language. in the list of great languages. It is not one of them because every language is developed or origin from one language. Like English have a history, Bengali language have a history, Hindi, Urdu. But if we went down in Malayalam language, they don't have rich history. Yes, of course, they have a great poet, a good literature, but it is very limited with one region and with limited population. And I don't think it's a good vibes for the community, for the rest of the world, because if you want to listen a song, definitely you will fall in love with Assamese language. I'll recommend you. You should listen one song that is Bhupen Hazarika, Manush Manusher Junno. The man is for man. And this is awesome song. And the meaning of the songs is your heart touching. But if you listen any song in the Malayalam, you will not understand. You will get frustrated. You will get stressed and will not able to understand what is the meaning of the song. So I don't want to say that it's an ugly language, but definitely it is not the standard language because while you're not able to express your feelings, your thoughts are not able to express your love from your bottom of your heart because our leaders, our parents, and teachers has taught us in school. Love is the only way to live a peaceful life or to survive in this world. So definitely I will not promote or speak or like any language that is give barricade or rather than build a bridge between me and my Malayalam community brothers and sisters. Therefore, I felt that it is not a good language. It's not a standard language. And in this world, there are not as much as platforms, institutions, or free websites are available where you will able to learn this language. Of course, you can, but if you spend your time, expensive time, and not able to learn with with this language, then I found that it is not a healthy language. It is not good for yourself and for your mental health because language to learn anything it's a two-way process rather than one way. And I found that this is not a two-way process for anybody. That's why, according to me, this is a ugly language for myself.
Hmm. So you can just set like as you had already mentioned that I don't want to say that Malayalam is a ugly language, but so you can add that like I don't find anything interesting thing in this language. So that you can say like that way. Okay, so that will giving you more like you are very polite speaker. That means like it sounds to be like you are not disrespecting any language. You were just saying that I haven't found any interesting thing. So I don't want to say it's ugly language. Of course, many people are interacting with this language. So, but I don't find any interesting thing like other languages. Okay, but yes, I also agree with you. I mean, Absolutely agree when you said about the Malayalam and you observed my facial expression on that moment. Okay,
Yeah,
I mean it's like a hodgepodge type of language. I mean,
absolutely.
I mean, what do they say? I mean,